Graduate program, I'm also happy to inform you that I think we are the only college who are doing this. We are now have a bundle program for postgraduate. So meaning if you would like to study for a 2 year under postgraduate degree, then you can choose two specializations. So you can either finish business management, the supply chain management, which is it's totally awesome because once you finish the a 2 year degree program with two specialization, when you apply for a job, definitely there'll be plenty of options for you because you have a wider specialization that you have finished. Okay, but again, these are the only pre-bundled programs that we are offering now for the international student. But if you are thinking to customize your own bundle program, just contact me directly so I can provide you necessary information on how we can go about it. Okay. Now, why you need to choose Saskatchewan Polytechnic? It's very simple. First would be we have a high rate of 94% overall graduate employment rate. Again, all the international students, if I'm not mistaken, they are wanting or they are dreaming to find a job once they finish their program. So with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, you are on the right track if you are planning or if you are thinking that way. Okay. Second would be the small classes. I think this is given to all of the public schools or polytechnic in Canada that we have at least 24 students per class. This is big. The reason behind this is because we want to provide better information or better or quality education to all the international students and also to the locals. Okay, and then scholarship. Yes, despite of this pandemic, we are still offering scholarships. So, if you plan to apply for any of the scholarship that we are offering, please connect with the international admissions. Okay, hands-on training. This is given because we are a polytechnic, so all of our programs are hands-on ready. Industry connections, as I mentioned earlier, since we are the only polytechnic in Saskatchewan province, you can expect that if not all, then majority of the industry are connected already with Saskatchewan Polytechnic in terms of recruitment employee or recruiting employees. Okay, and then for the length of the programs, normally it would range about 8 months to 4 years, depending on, excuse me, depending on the program and also depending on the level of study that you'll be taking at Saskatchewan Polytechnic. And also, as an international student, you have the privilege to work 20 hours per week part-time. This is during your regular classes, and then 40 hours per week during sem break and holidays. So definitely there'll be a lot of outlet for you to make a living or make a profit if you while you are studying in Canada. And also on the top of that, if your program has a paid co-op or paid internship, definitely can save a lot of burden in terms of your financial struggle if you have any once you step into Canada. And then again, all of our programs are eligible for postgraduate work permit. So if you are thinking what happened if you only take 8 months program, then definitely you are still covered by the postgraduate work permit. So it's either you can get 8 months or even a year postgraduate work permit. But again, all of our programs, just to reiterate, all of our programs are eligible for postgraduate work permit. Okay, and then for the international student support. Okay, again, as an international student, you need to identify also what are the support that the college or the colleges that you are dreaming to study. Okay, so with the Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we have a lot of services that we can offer to all the international students. But I don't want to give them all to you because definitely will not gonna end this presentation. So I just gonna highlight the ones that I know that is very important for the international student. Like for example, the migration guidance. So with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, at least you are secure that if you want to extend, process your PGWP, or even ask how you can apply for migration pathway, then our personnel or our international student department can provide you those services for free. And then we even have the childcare centers. Um, situated in all of our, if I'm not mistaken, I think in our 3 campuses rather. So if you are bringing your whole family and you have a key or you have kids or children, then you can use the facility of our child care center for a minimal cost. Okay, airport pickup, we are still providing that, but you have to inform us ahead of time. Orientation, definitely we provide that, but I would say this orientation is more detailed, as you can imagine. And then housing, for example, you don't know where to settle in, how to find your accommodation in Saskatchewan Polytechnic, do communicate with us or to me, then I can provide you all the necessary information or the links to the marketplace. Health and dental plan, definitely, since this is free, covered by the government, we need to explain you what are the coverage or the packages that you can avail under the free services. Cost of living or for the expenses that you can expect if you would study in Saskatchewan Polytechnic. So for our tuition, normally it ranges from 14,000 to 19,000 Canadian dollars, depending on the programs and also the length of the program. But keep in mind as well that this 14 to 19,000 Canadian dollars is inclusive of your miscellaneous. Okay, and then for the living expenses, it's 10 to 15,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, but again, if you are living in Saskatchewan province, definitely you won't exceed to 10,000 Canadian dollars because the cost of living in Saskatchewan is very low. Okay, and especially the accommodation rate as well. It's pretty much ranges from 500 to 1,000 Canadian dollars, depending on the setup of the accommodation that you'll be availing. And then for the entry requirements, okay, I know this is quite heartbreaking for some of the students, especially for the Filipino market, because with Saskatchewan Polytechnic, we are still requiring the international student, especially the Filipino ones, to provide English proficiency exam in the form of IELTS academic. The score would be 6.5, no lower than 5.0. Or you can either take KL, PTE, TOEFL. Okay, but currently, do not worry because we are still accepting Duolingo test, and we just need 105 test score. Okay, so the rationale behind why we are still asking the student to provide an English proficiency test is because we want to see we want to see the English comprehension of the student, and since we don't want to lower our standards, we would like to see if the student is ready to study in Canada. Okay, and aside from the English proficiency exam, we are also acquiring or we are also needing high school credentials, college credentials, passport, resume. So those are the what do you call this, the documents that we are needing to all of our international students.